I'd like to call the special village board meeting to order. Let the record reflect, it is Tuesday, July 20th, 2021. The village phone says it is 7:04 p.m. The village board would like to welcome everyone to the special meeting at the Fire Station 46. Please keep in mind that this is a public safety facility. At any time an emergency can come in, the alarm will sound and the meeting will pause while the fire department personnel respond to the emergency. The meeting is being conducted pursuant to Governor Pritzker's Disaster Proclamation and Public Act 101-0640, which amends requirements of the Open Meetings Act due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Although remote attendance is an option for the board, members are all present, thus we do not need to confirm the audio. All the materials for the meeting are available on the village's website, and we recommend the members and the public follow the agenda as posted. After members have spoken, I will forward public comment as follows. Once I, the chair, have a list of all public commenters, I will call on each person present at the meeting and forward them 3 minutes for their comment. Further time, up to an additional 3 minutes, may be granted by a motion of the village board. The public was also provided the opportunity to submit a request until noon today by email to the clerk's office at tinleypark.org or by placing their written request in the drop box at the village hall to participate publicly via a live telephone call at the relevant portion of the public meeting. The public was provided the opportunity to submit written comments until noon today by emailing their public comments to the clerk's office at tinleypark.org or by placing their written comments in the drop box at the village hall. Written comments will not be read aloud. And finally, each vote taken at this meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. At this time, now let us begin the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Present.
Trustee Galante.
Here.
Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller is absent. Trustee Sullivan.
Here.
President Glotz.
Present. Thank you. Item number 1.
At this time, I'd like to make a motion to open the public hearing.
I'll second the motion.
Thanks, Bill. This meeting is being conducted for a public hearing to establish a special service area, number 4, for the property located at 19401 and 19601 Harlem Avenue, Cook and Will Counties. Do we need to do a roll call to open this?
For item number 1, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes. Thank you.
It's hard to hear Diane down there. Can you pull the mic
Sure.
closer to you? Thanks.
And I think, Kimberly, you're going to give us some information?
Thank you. So this public hearing is to establish a special service area, and this is to establish protections in the event that the development at Vollmer and Harlem Avenue has any of their improvements are not to be maintained. Mostly the detention ponds are of items that typically fall under these special service areas or any other common areas. Specifically, that project has a berm along Harlem Avenue. In the event the association or the property owners fail to maintain this, the special service area allows the village then to basically levy a tax so that we can make those corrections if needed. Generally, we hope that this will never have to be enacted, but it's a level of protection that you see a lot of communities establish with large subdivisions, so that in the future the village isn't maintaining private ponds or private common areas that a developer or a landowner should. So this public hearing is essentially, it's not any new tax on any other property but this property. And you usually do these upon annexation when you have a single owner of the property to get this in place. So that's the purpose of the special service area.
So, just ask the question, the tax is then levied on just the owners of that property?
Correct, those parcels of land would be taxed on their tax bill. It'll show up as a 0 on their tax bill until the village ever needs to enact that tax.
And Trustee Galante?
Yes.
It's generally known as a dormant special service clause. As Kimberly noted, they're common in these types of agreements, and it is to protect the village. But that's the general name if you hear that, dormant special service clause.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
That's all. Is there, so you're the petitioner, that wouldn't be anybody else. Is there any comments from the public on this? There is none?
Yep.
Counselor, can you?
Yeah, is the petitioner here, or you were petitioner? Okay, sorry, okay. We're good.
Okay. There's no public comments, and I'd like to motion to close the public hearing.
I'll second that motion. I'll second.
Actually, I didn't first it. Thanks. Thank you. And I think we have to do a roll call on this?
Motion to close, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
The next item on here is to receive, again, comments from the public. Don't believe there's any. And then I'd like to make a motion to close the special board meeting.
1 second. You got item 1. Item 2, is there any comments from the public?
Oh, sorry.
Laura, is there anything that was submitted via email? There was not. So there are no commenters? No commenters. Thank you. Can I have a motion to adjourn the special board meeting?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. I have a second?
Motion to adjourn, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. We are adjourned at 7:11 on the village cell phone.